We are setting up for a wonderful concert tonight by the President's Own Marine Corps band.
It's one of the most amazing things that we get to do every year, to go out and to share music with people in their communities across the country. I'm Colonel Jason Fettig, and I'm the 28th Director of the President's Own United States Marine Band from Washington, D.C. The President's Own is our nation's oldest continuously active professional musical organization. So not only are we the flagship musical organization for the Marine Corps, but we were established in 1798 by an act of Congress, which makes us the oldest as well in the entire country. The Marine Band's primary mission is to provide music for the President of the United States and for the Commandant of the Marine Corps. We've been playing at the White House since 1801, and our most famous director was John Philip Sousa himself, the famous composer and conductor. He was director of the Marine Band. He had my job from 1880 to 1891 before he left the band and went on to fame and fortune with his own civilian band. It's very hard for me to imagine that I have the same job as John Philip Sousa. I came from Manchester, New Hampshire, a relatively small city in our country, and I feel so incredibly fortunate that I ended up in the Marine Band at all. I was a clarinet player first, so it was a dream come true to be able to play professionally in such a storied, historic ensemble. And at that point, I had no idea that I would have the opportunity to conduct the band and then eventually become the director.
My name's Gabriel Cohen. I'm the Performing Arts Coordinator for the Concord School District, one of the music teachers here at Concord High School. One of the cool things about this band is that they have the opportunity to tour the country every year. They have the nation split up into 5 different districts, and this is the Northeast year, and they travel around the Northeast going to different venues. One night they're in Carnegie Hall, the next night they're at Concord High School.
Well, we've been touring since 1891 when Sousa was the director of the band. He started this tradition of sharing the band and bringing it around the country for people who could not come to Washington, D.C. to hear the band in their home. And we've kept on this tradition to this day.
United States Marine Band from Washington, D.C. We're so glad you're here.
And we play in all kinds of venues. So on this particular tour through the Northeast, we've played at Symphony Hall in Boston. We've played at Carnegie Hall in New York City, which was amazing. But we've played in gymnasiums like we did last night here at Concord High. And we bring the same music, the same collection of music for all people to all of these different venues, and this is what makes the tour special. Is to be able to touch communities in New York City and in Concord. And the thing that's so beautiful about what we did last night in the gym here is that we're right up close and personal with the audience. An audience in this case that included many of my friends and many of my family and people I went to high school with here in Manchester. What an incredible homecoming it was for me to come back here. Yeah, Gabe Cohen, who's the band director here at Concord High School, and he's been here for quite a while. He's hosted us twice now here at Concord High.
The director, Jason Fettig, and I went to high school together. He's 2 years older than me. He was a junior when I was a freshman.
We had an amazing high school band program at Manchester Central High School.
We both probably share our passion for music because of our high school band director. His name is David Bresnahan.
Dave Bresnahan, a storied New Hampshire educator, was our band director together. And Dave really was the one who inspired so many of us to go into music and to have success and to find our passions through music. And when I come back to New Hampshire and see so many of my former bandmates from high school teaching school here, so many of them are playing and working around the country, it's just what an incredible feeling it is to know that we all came up together through this amazing band program. Hello, good morning. How many people were at the concert last night?
During our first block class, Colonel Fedig is going to come to work with the band. We have a percussionist coming to work with our percussion section, and even the band's bassist is going to work with our string orchestra. So it's going to be a great day of music making and learning with some of the best in the world.
Well, music education is, I think, a foundation of American education. What you learn in music, playing together, creating together, being vulnerable, negotiating with each other socially and artistically, such an important part of a young person's education. Certainly was the case for me. Imagine you're in a pool and you've got resistance of the water. So like when we're playing music, we don't have any resistance. You could go like this really quickly. Music doesn't have any physical mass, but when we're at our best, we create that weight in the music. We imagine that the music has some mass, and we push against it a little bit. Can we try it again?
Seeing his different style of how, at a professional level, he conducts and runs a band, and like the way he talks about feeling the music, it was really interesting. Yeah.
I thought it was really interesting, like seeing a different perspective of a conductor. I thought that was really cool. I thought it was pretty cool how he got us all standing up and swaying to show us that music is not just notes on a sheet of paper. It's like emotion and feeling, and it's all in the body as well, not just the instrument.
I thought it was really nice. He showed me and the other bassist that I play with part of a song because we were struggling with it, and so he helped us out with that, and that was really helpful.
I think that to have a well-rounded person, you need to, be successful in both the arts and other academic areas. Music definitely teaches a sensitivity and a way for some kids to just emote. And
I learned so much through being a musician. Even if I had not become a professional, I would have learned so much in my career just being a musician. So for us in the Marine Band, we don't only consider ourselves performers, we consider ourselves servants to the community. And education is a huge part of that. So a way for us to give back is to visit schools in nearly every community in which we go to perform.
So in high school, band class and the music department was just a sense of belonging. And that's what I strive for here at Concord High, to just create a community that students want to be a part of, as well as teach them the importance of the arts and how important it is. Even when I tell kids all the time, they don't have to do my job, they don't have to do Colonel Fedig's job, but just love music and be part of the arts community even after you graduate high school.
I mean, music has been a big part of my life for a long, long time. I've been playing music since I was 8 years old, so almost 10 years now. And I don't know, it's always been a big part of my life, and I want it to continue to be big part of my life. And I don't know, I just really love it. I really love it.
I guess it's sort of like our own little like community, which I love because I love playing music and I love being a part of the band, because not only do I get to play pieces of music that I really like, I get to hang out with my friends and just play music, which is so much fun and a big part of my life as well.
I think if you are definitely interested in music and you think you want to try it, definitely give it a try, because it has changed my life so much and made it so much better.
You know, I grew up taking lessons from my grandfather. I grew up playing in a little band with all of my family and my cousins, including you, Mike Amira. So it's been a fantastic time to just share music with so many people that I love and I care about, and to just be back home here in New Hampshire, where I always will feel like I'm from.